Thank you, Sue. And first, I'd like to acknowledge again, I'm Bill Lindsay, Richmond City Manager. It's great to be here. And I want to acknowledge the great partnership we have between the city and the National Park Service. The National Park Service does such a good job bringing programs, bringing history, preserving history for the city of Richmond. We can't have better partners than the National Park Service and the Rosie the Riveter National Historic Homefront Park. I always get them mixed up, but it's the long name. Usually the city manager at events like this has two roles. One is I want to make sure that I introduce the council members that are here. I know that we have Councilmember Javanka Beckles here. She's the one, you can't miss her. She's wearing the red and white bandana. And then the second thing that usually happens is the city manager welcomes people to the event. But I can tell you it's a little different today, because instead of me welcoming you, I feel like you're welcoming me. That this is something that is entirely different. And it's a welcome in every sense of the word. I remember back when it was before I took the job here in Richmond, so it's over 10 years ago now. And I was considering whether I wanted to work in Richmond. And, help here? Thanks. And the superintendent at the time, Judy Hart, encouraged me to come out and tour the Rosie Memorial. And when I toured the memorial and I learned about the history and I learned about the home front and I learned about Richmond's role in that, and I read about the Rosies and the role of the Rosies in that effort, and I learned about their role in very inspiring ways in terms of the call to duty, patriotism, looking at a much broader mission than beyond themselves, working together collegially for a common cause, all these great values that they were bringing. And I can tell you I've had a crush on Rosie ever since. Not to mention the fact that they are sharp dressers. So you can imagine what it is for somebody like me who has a crush on Rosie to look out on a field of Rosies. This is really a very exciting moment for me. So again, in all seriousness, I really do thank you for being here. Thanks for taking part in this. And thanks for the legacy that you're preserving. And to those who were a part of it all, thank you very much for bringing these values to the city of Richmond.
Thank you, Bill. At this point, I'd like to have Diane Hedler come up. She's the president of the board of directors of the Rosie Trust, and she'll now say a few words on behalf of the trust.
Isn't this incredible? Look at everybody here today on the 70th anniversary of the end of World War II. Technically, I guess it was yesterday, but today was the day that everybody started celebrating. But it was also the people that were here on the home front that supported all of the troops overseas that also had an opportunity to celebrate. So today we're celebrating Rosies, and we're celebrating what they've done. And on behalf of the Rosie the Riveter Trust Board of Directors and staff, I want to thank all of you for being here and for the Park Service in helping put this wonderful event together. We are the official group that really helps the different kinds of programs for youth, as well as for telling the stories here in the park and making that happen with the Park Service. And we couldn't have a better partner to work with, and look at what we've done today. So thank you very much, and I don't want to keep talking because it's going to get hot out here, or hotter. Have a great day, and see you the next time around.
All right, thanks, Diane. And now on to the record. Woohoo! Very excited. Kieran Slaughter, would you please come up? And I got a couple things I need to announce. First of all, Cynthia Lang, we have your cell phone. It's at the check-in tent. And Ava Morton, you are turning 12 today. So happy birthday. I don't know where you are out there, but happy birthday. All right. So there's a few things that need to happen. I want you all to know that you need to monitor the video camera, which is somewhere, I don't know where it is, for the duration of the 5-minute record attempt. We will have a whistle that will start and stop the record attempt. It lasts for 5 minutes. And during that time, you must keep your costume on or you will be disqualified. So, lots of little strict things. It's been fun working with Guinness. And after the 5 minutes are done, you are free to exit. So Karen, can you give everybody a sample blast just so everybody knows what it sounds like? Okay, I'm now officially deaf. Okay, so are we ready? Can we do it?
Yes.
All right, at this point, go.
Put the umbrellas down.
How many people are here?
We'll see.
Approximately. Just give us a guess. Come on.
We'll see. Before I blow this whistle, I just want to take the coolest selfie in the world. Hold on. One more time, wait. All right, on behalf of the National Park Service and the Rosie the Riveter Trust, I hereby begin the count.
Okay, the Swinging Blue Stars is now going to entertain you with an opportunity to learn the Rosie the Riveter song.
Okay, so you have to realize this is actually the first time we've ever performed this song in public for 5 minutes. So you are going to have to help us. Now, if you have never heard the Rosie the Riveter song, there's a little repeat that you need to do, and it's Rosie the Riveter. So all the people seated over here to my left are going to say the Rosie part when I point to you. The people that are standing are going to do the part when Nancy points to you, and Cindy is going to point to this group over here, and you will say or sing the Riveter. Okay, so let's try that because the song is fairly fast. So it goes, Rosie, the Riveter. We need better burring back there. Better riveting. You might want to practice that. Okay. All right. Here we go. All the day long, whether rain or shine, she's a part of the assembly line. She's making history, working for victory. Rosie, the Riveter. Keep a sharp lookout for sabotage. Sitting up there on the fuselage, that little frail can do more than a male can do. Rosie, the Riveter. Rosie's got a boyfriend, Charlie. Charlie, he's a Marine. Rosie is protecting Charlie, working overtime on the riveting machine. When they gave her a production E, she was as proud as a girl could be. There's something true about red, white, and blue about Rosie, the Riveter. Rosie, 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 working on the assembly line. Everyone stops to admire the scene. Rosie at work on the P-19. She's never twittery, nervous or jittery. Rosie, the Riveter. What if she's smeared full of oil and grease, doing her bit for the old Lend-Lease? She keeps the gang around, they love to hang around. Rosie, the Riveter. Rosie bought us all of war bonds. That girl really has sense. Wishes she could purchase more bombs. Put in all her extra cash in national defense. When they gave her a production E, she was as proud as a girl could be. There's something true about red, white, and blue about Rosie, the Riveter. Rosie, 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 working on the assembly line. Other goes girl to a cocktail bar, sipping dry martinis, munching caviar. She puts them all to shame. Rosie is her name. Rosie, The Riveter Rosie goes a world of war bonds. That girl really has sense. Wishing she could purchase more bonds. Put in all her extra cash in national defense. Senator Jones, who was in the know, shouted these words on the radio. Berlin will hear about Moscow, will cheer about Rosie. The Riveter, Rosie, Rosie, Rosie. On the assembly line.
You guys did a great job.
You were fantastic.
Yeah. Okay, how much time do we have? Is it almost over?
30 more
30
seconds.
seconds. 30 seconds. My God.
I could not say Rosie buys a lot more. Countdown?
Very close.
Should we sing something?
The wave. Okay, the wave.
Here we go.
Okay, I want you all to do the famous Rosie pose. Whichever arm you happen to prefer.
That's a good picture.
And how many seconds do we have left?
I think we can do a countdown of 10.
Okay, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right. Thank you all very much, and we hope we see you. There are plenty of pieces of information around. Please take pictures, take selfies, enjoy. I don't know what the number is. They haven't told me, but we're at least over 800 because we had 800 bandanas. Yes, yes.
Tentatively.
Okay, we're tentatively broke the record. It still has to go through Guinness to confirm that, but I think we got it, guys.
So there'll be a big bus that'll take people to
Got it.
to the visitor center. The small ones go back to the park.
Okay. For those of you that would like to leave now, the large bus, the 47-passenger bus, will be heading to the visitor center and to the BART station. The small buses will take you back to the parking areas. Thank you.